Hey everyone, my name's Kristen and welcome to my cathedral garden. If you're new here, I'm so excited that you're here. I'm a homeschooling mom to 4 kids, and today we're talking all about what is in our morning menus for the month of October, as well as my goals for the month. So come join me. October morning menus. I'm going to be using my oldest son's menu this morning, and if you are new around here and don't know about our morning menus, head on over to this video. I'll link it up here and you can hear kind of the why behind doing these and when we do them and how we do them and all of that good stuff, kind of just our story. Let's just get started. Not a whole lot has changed this month. I have given us a new verse. So we have faith is confidence in what we hope for and assurance about what we do not see. And I just printed that out. It's just a cute little printable, easy peasy, and that's Hebrews 11:1. Then we flip it over and of course we have our hymn. Come on, focus. Let's see here. From Happy Hymnody. And once again, this is from their website. It's actually the first hymn that they did in October of 2018. And I chose this one versus this month's hymn for this current year because I could not find that hymn, that particular hymn, on Spotify. And I don't know how to play or read or do anything with music. And so if I can't find it on Spotify to where we can listen to it, there's no way for us to know it. So we just went back and chose one that we hadn't done before, but once again, it is from Happy Hymnody. They will be linked down below. If you have watched any other of our morning menus videos, you know how much we love this resource, so definitely check them out. I really love them. Then we flip it, or we turn it and flip it, and we are at our poetry section. It's gonna be fun, isn't it? There we go. So this is just a sweet printable. Once again, I'm using Fresh Wonderings. They have a morning menu bundle. You can go to freshwonderings.com and find it there for really inexpensive. It's linked down below. This particular poem is called October's Party by George Cooper. So I'm excited to start memorizing this and to learn more about George Cooper and use that. So then we flip it over and we have our art, which this is also from Fresh Wonderings. It is a gorgeous piece of art, and she has different small activities that you can do throughout the month, so we definitely will be utilizing that. The title of this painting is Cider Pressing, and it's by George Henry Dury. It was on oil canvas. So I thought that that was just a really pretty piece of art. I'm excited to dive into that as well. And then of course we have our October questions. This year we're using the New City Catechism. I'm just kind of trying to go through that. So I do the questions in black. The answers are in orange this month just to kind of go with the theme of October. And 4 of them, easy peasy. We talk about it each morning. It's just a quick, easy, and simple way. I still haven't erased the month of September, but these are our monthly calendar page that we fill out every day that we do our morning menus. I debated taking this out and then putting something else in its place, but I just couldn't figure out exactly what I wanted to go here quite yet. I'm gonna still debate and think, because my boys technically don't need this page anymore. They can read a calendar, but my 2 girls, my 2 small girls, 6-year-old and the 4-year-old, do. But I might need to start doing calendar with them somewhere else. I'm not sure, but for right now it's staying. It doesn't take us very long. Still good concepts to go over. So, and then on the back we of course have our Charlotte Mason motto. That does not change. I am, I can, I ought, I will. So, easy, sweet, simple way to do morning menus for the month of October. Really quickly, let's talk goals for October. As always, I have broken these down into personal, family, homemaking, homeschooling, and YouTube goals. So let's run through them super duper quickly. Personal goal for the month of October is to get back into consistent quiet times. For whatever reason, in the month of September, I have gotten into a very bad habit of staying up too late, which means that I'm not getting up early, which means that my quiet time is either cut short or it's not happening. I'm waking up to my kids instead of for my kids. So my number one personal goal is to go to bed on time and get up early and have more mama time in my mama corner, because I love that time and it's refreshing to my soul. So that is my number one, and that will also benefit and help me with my second personal goal, which is to read more for pleasure and for also knowledge. I love to read, and I do listen to an awful lot of audiobooks, but some of the things that would be hard for me to listen to, such as theology books or any kind of real information that I'm wanting to soak in, if that makes any sense, I am going to need to read it like with my eyes. So thinking like C.S. Lewis and stuff like that, that's what I really want to delve into. So if you have any suggestions on where I should start, let me know. I'm going through the Screw Tape Letters, but that will be the only C.S. Lewis thing besides The Lion, the Witch, and the Wardrobe that I've read. So those are my personal goals. Let's move on into family goals. Family goals, it's really just more togetherness as we head into kind of the busier fall season. Also, the days are getting shorter, but here in Texas, it's finally comfortable enough to go outside. For a lot of the middle part of the year, from about end of May, maybe beginning of June if we're lucky, to now, which is October, it's hot, and especially the those middle 3 months, July, August, September, it's almost unbearable to be outside with the amount of bugs and the heat and the humidity. It's really, really hard to go out there comfortably. You need to find some shade and you need to find some water to be out in the outdoors. So now that that's kind of shifting and changing, I would love to concentrate on going on more nature walks and hikes as a family. And even if that means we don't do school in the afternoon and we go 30 minutes to our state park, that's what we're gonna do. So making sure that I make time for that, because those kinds of things are important. I would love to do more game nights with them. Our kids are finally getting all to the age where that is easier. We won't have a toddler screaming or somebody that has to be potty trained in the middle of it all or something like that. So doing some more game nights. And then lastly, this is for myself mainly, but also will go for our entire household, is I really want to, especially personally, focus on having a soft voice. I am a loud person by nature. My voice can carry very far and it carries well, and I can get very loud, which is great if you have a kid running off or if you need something from them way far away and you're outside. But it's a form of communication inside a house. It's not the best, so I want to focus on and have my kids focus on having a soft answer, a soft voice. And along with that, especially I'm preaching for myself mainly because it's got to start with me, is being quick to listen, because I'm not always quick to listen. I'm ready to get to the next thing, and I think I know what my kids are going to ask before they even ask it, and the answer is usually no. And so just being quick to listen and modeling that for my family, and then hopefully they follow suit. Okay, homemaking goals. I need to decorate for fall. It has not felt like fall yet really here, guys, and so it's been really hard to decorate and to get in the mood. So it is now October and I will be decorating for fall, so look for a video of that coming up. I really don't have a whole lot of fall decor items, I don't feel like, so maybe I'll add some new stuff in this year. I'm not sure. I need to get my box down and we'll go from there. But also doing some fall crafts with my kids and just making time once again for those fun parts of homeschooling. Maybe it doesn't necessarily aid you in your math or your ACT scores or whatever, but if it brings a bond and it brings a memory, then that's worth its weight in gold. So decorating for fall, whether that is with store-bought items or homemade items, I'm excited to do that. And to do fall crafts, that's how we're also gonna decorate. And then I really need to get control of our clothing clutter. With 4 kids and then 2 adults and a 1-income family, it gets hard to not have so much excess because of hand-me-downs, but also to buy the right thing for the right kid at the right time. And so I really do need to take the time to evaluate what we have, what we need, to get rid of stuff that we will not wear, regardless of if we were giving it from someone from a hand-me-down and it's great or not, and just kind of decluttering clothes wise. It's just such a big job, and for someone who despises organizing, it's just not fun. It takes such a long time, and it's the least fun way I can think to spend my time. So I do need to do that this month, so when the seasons change, we're ready. Okay, homeschool wise, I want to continue to be more hands-on. That's still a goal. That will be a goal all year long. I want to be more consistent with calendar for our kindergartner. So taking that out of morning menu time and putting it somewhere different and having a calendar time just for her and my 4-year-old, it's gonna work a lot better, I think, just to make sure we do it consistently, because there are some mornings, like on co-op days, where we don't do our menus as much. We might go through a part of it quickly, but we're not getting to calendar that day. And then sometimes Fridays we're gone to do a homeschool field trip or something, so we're not doing it then either. Well, you've got to be more consistent. So I want to do a consistent calendar time with her and find a way that we can do that where she knows what's going on. And then I would also like to find more preschool activities. So really on Mondays and Fridays is when I need stuff for her to do. She likes to do worksheets, she likes cutting, she likes to feel like she's a big kid. So having something, a coloring sheet, a cutting sheet, something prepared for her, as well as sensory bins and imaginative play and things I already have laid out, that is something I am really needing to just make sure I do take some time and have ready. And then once again, read aloud, to make sure that we are reading aloud more. I'm doing a better job than I've ever done, but I want to do even better. Lastly, YouTube goal for the month of October. I wanted to say have 1,000 subscribers by the end of October, but that would be utterly insane. I'm so close, and I hate to even use a number, because I'm so grateful just for the support I've had thus far. And it's not necessarily about the number as far as how I feel about myself or my channel, but when you have 1,000 subscribers, it does help with what you're able to do and to show on YouTube and stuff like that. So it's really more logistics than it is pride, or at least I hope. That's the way I feel. I don't want it to be a pride issue, but I also like goals, and so a goal of 850, having 850, I'm at 718 or so right now, by the end of the month would be crazy. It would be a month of growth that is unheard of and that I've never really had before. So it might be shooting for the stars, but there it is. I also want to make sure that I'm bringing y'all some consistent content. And I sat down at the beginning of this month and wrote out all the videos that I wanted to do or be a part of. And I don't know if I've ever done an entire month. Usually I just go a couple of weeks in advance. And so that was exciting. I really was like, oh, this is great, yay. Lastly, I want to host a few collabs and maybe introduce y'all to friends that you don't know, and maybe find some ladies that I don't know that I would love to work with and watch their videos and stuff like that. So be on the lookout for a couple of times where I will host a few different things in the upcoming month. There are our menus and my goals for the month of October. I think it's gonna be a really good one, guys. Okay, if you have not subscribed already, please consider doing so. It super duper helps out my channel, as you guys know. I think I say that every video. Also, if you have any comments, leave them down below. I love talking to you guys there, or over on Instagram. My handle is the same there as well. I also have my email listed below, so just any way that you would like to contact me, feel free to do so. And if you want to know anytime I post new content, be sure to turn on the notification bell before you guys leave. And if you like these videos, be sure to give it a thumbs up, because that just lets me know what you guys like. All right, see you later.